Attention Shopify. I want to teach you in this short presentation 3 tools that you can use to grow faster than your competitors, because what you will do is you will think on a deeper level about your customers and the way that you measure your customers and prospects interacting with your brand, with first impressions, second impressions, third impressions, conversions, make or break points, and I will get into make or break points in a few seconds. And the last tool is the Digital Analytics Team Manager, which is a keystone in your improving your data team by increasing efficiency and with improving your reports and monthly reports for your executive team. So let me get into the customer journey map. The main benefits of a customer journey map are that it improves your messaging strategy and it helps you discover what I call make or break points, and both of these things increase conversion rates. So there are many conversion rates, and hopefully by creating a customer journey map and improving the messaging strategy, you can improve all of your conversion rates. So the conversion of the front page, the conversion of customers paying their bills, the number of people, stores making their first sale, all of these are conversion rates, and hopefully they will all improve with a new measurement framework as well. So I'm going to get into what a messaging strategy is. A messaging strategy is a living document that is connecting what the personas of your prospects, what they really want and desire, what their pain points are, and their objections specifically. And a messaging strategy is the thought that the writers, the copywriters are putting into the landing pages in a way that's persuasive, so that there's a single thought of how you're going to speak to Bob specifically and John specifically and Allison, and how are you going to convince these prospects to choose Shopify. So a simple question to get started on your messaging strategy is, imagine you asked your prospects this question: if I could do one thing for you today, what would it be? In other words, what do they really desire? And they'll have different answers based on their professions. So if Bob is an entrepreneur who's made no sales of his product, so if he had one wish that could come true at the end of the day, it would be to help me make my first $1. John, the CEO, or rather John, the CEO, would say, make my company more revenue. Allison, the CMO or CTO, would say, give me all the latest technology or features. If she was a marketing person, that's what she wants. So by starting with this question, you can begin to create a messaging strategy that will form your copy on your landing pages, and that will be an improvement over what Shopify currently does, which is simply one landing page regardless of who's reading it. And while it's an excellent landing page, it might be improved by simply driving your 3 segments to 3 different tailored custom landing pages. So Bob's first sale is a customer love climax for Shopify. It will truly make Bob locked in, first of all, and second of all, it will improve his confidence. It will make him an evangelist for Shopify, especially the more Shopify helped him or tried to help him, the more he will truly love Shopify. So, of course, it's only a journey, and as you can see in this photograph, which was taken in southern Saskatchewan, that there is the first hill, and then there's a much bigger hill after that. So the first sale is obviously just the beginning of a very long journey, but it's the most important one for Bob at the moment. So you want to give him what he immediately desires, which is his first sale. Shopify.com is one landing page. It says in the headline, use Shopify to create your online store. Everything you need to start selling online today. So I love this landing page. It's beautiful and excellent, but the reality is that the amount of traffic and the diversity of the traffic coming to this landing page is very high. So maybe this isn't the absolute maximum beneficial landing page that one can use. So maybe they can change the words on this page to appeal more specifically to Bob or John or Allison. So I'm going to show you in the next slide a new version of this landing page that could be used to drive to convert entrepreneurs. So here we have the landing page for entrepreneurs. It's easy to make your first sale with Shopify. So as you can see, Bob, he is smiling when he reads this because he doesn't have any sales. And when he says, take our hand and we'll show you how to start your online store, this is actually showing something very unique about Shopify, that they will educate you, they will take your hand, and you're going to have an online store at the end. So I'm just going to go back for a second where it says online store in the subtitle. No, it says it in the main title. So create your online store. So here you're saying you're going to create your online store, but we're going to show you how. So that's what's unique about Shopify. It's more educational, whereas the WordPress leaves you high and dry. The other ones, they don't really care. Shopify is different. Shopify cares. So the new landing page should state the main benefit to Bob. So the main benefit is making his first sale, solve Bob's pain points, such as guarantee or make him feel like he's not alone, because it's painful to be alone starting a business. And to resolve Bob's objections, for example, how much is this going to cost? How do I know if it's really going to work? Well, you simply give them a free trial. And that's been handling objections for years. Make or break points in the customer journey. So in a customer journey, there's there can be specific points, whether it's the first impression, second impression, or third impression with the brand, that will make or break whether that prospect turns into a customer or joins or goes with another company, or if that customer doesn't buy anything, or they get a WordPress site. So maybe Bob sees that Shopify is more expensive than BigCommerce, so Bob chooses BigCommerce. Bob is told by another entrepreneur that WordPress is free and also does e-commerce. And Bob does not make a sale for 3 months, so he is apathetic, maybe even unhappy, and closes his Shopify account. So all of these things are breaking points in the customer journey map, where these people would have become very excellent customers for Shopify, but one thing or another changed their mind. So my recommendation is to review the messaging strategy for each segment with the design team to create different landing pages for the different segments. This messaging strategy is a living document, like I said it before. It's not set in stone, and it should constantly change based on the latest trends. So entrepreneurs today are not the same as entrepreneurs 5 years ago, and in 5 years, entrepreneurs will not be the same as today. Another recommendation I have is to drive your pay-per-click traffic, which is highly targeted, to 3 different landing pages based on the prospect segments. Measure and reiterate constantly as per your measurement framework. And the last recommendation is to build more middle funnel automation to improve make or break points. So weekly webinars to show you Bobs how to make their first dollar or how to set up their first online store. The live events are very key because Bob, for example, has a partner, and with this partnership, he can get together with his partner, watch the webinar at the same time, ask questions, and now suddenly Bob and his partner are on the same page. So whereas Shopify would have a very hard time convincing Bob and then getting Bob to convince his friend, rather now he can get Bob and his business partner together and teach them in the webinar. Ebooks and white papers make a great first impression or second impression on prospects. It increases brand loyalty. A mastermind course is very interesting because there are so many nuances to e-commerce, and the mastermind course has the ability to make people famous, Shopify famous, and help improve those KPIs like number of customers who make their first dollar.